Hello, my name is Tim Rogers, and what I'll be persuading you to do is to join Dave Ramsey and Financial Peace University, and how his 7 baby steps can help you become financially fit. First, before we talk about the 7 baby steps, I would like to talk about the snapshots of America's finances. According to the Wall Street Journal, nearly 70% of all consumers live paycheck to paycheck. Only 3 out of 10 Americans would be able to cover a $5,000 emergency with cash without going into debt for it. The American Bankruptcy Institute claims that, with the exception of the effects of major bankruptcy reform in 2005, annual filings have increased virtually every year. The typical household has $38,000 in debt, and the total consumer debt has almost tripled since 1980. In 1980, the total consumer debt was $1.3 trillion, and now is nearly $3 trillion. 55% of Americans always or sometimes worry about their money. In 1929, only 2% of the homes in America had a mortgage against them, and by 1962, only 2% did not have mortgages against them. Conflict over money is still the leading cause of divorce today. Due to the lack of savings, half of the 77 million baby boomers will not have the means to support their current standard of living when they reach retirement. In 2006, saving rates in America was negative 1%. This means consumers dipped into their savings or increased borrowing to pay for their purchases. So let's talk about baby step 1, which is $1,000 emergency fund. So you got to start that. You must save money right away. Try to save up this $1,000 as fast as possible as you can. You must pay yourself first, and give, save, and then pay your bills. Before you move on to baby step 2, let's talk about some myths. First, the first myth: car payments are a way of life, and you'll always have one. But that's a myth. The truth is, staying away from car payments by driving reliable used cars is what the typical millionaire does. This is how they became millionaires. Another myth is you can get a good deal on a new car. But the truth is, a new car loses 60% of its value within the first 4 years. This is the largest purchase most consumers make that go down in value. Do the math. A new car selling for $28,000 will lose about $17,000 of its value in the first 4 years, making it worth $11,000. You are losing $360 per month in value. That's why it's better purchase to purchase used cars. Another myth is leasing your car is what sophisticated financial people do. You should always lease things that go down in value. In addition, there are tax advantages. Truth: Consumer Reports, Smart Money Magazine, and a good calculator will tell you that a car lease is the most expensive way to finance and operate a vehicle. Another myth: you need to take out a credit card or a car loan to build your credit. You must build your FICO score to prosper. But really, the truth is, the FICO score is an I love debt score. Why would you want to go into debt so you have the opportunity to go further into debt? Another myth is you need a credit card to rent a car, check into a hotel, or make a purchase over the phone. The truth is, a debit card will do all of that, except for a few major rental companies. Check in advance. Another myth is I pay mine off every month with no annual fee. I get brownie points, air miles, and a free hat, which they're talking about credit cards. The truth is, over 100 million Americans do not pay off their balance every month. So let's go on to baby step 2. What that one is pay off all debt with a debt snowball. You have to get gazelle intense and follow these steps. You must save money. Number 2, quit borrowing more money. Number 3, prayer really works. Number 4, sell something. Number 5, take a part-time job. This will help you pay off things faster, as say if you delivered pizzas for at night. Baby step 3, save 3 to 6 months of expenses and savings. What you need to do is you need to start emergency funds. It must be easy to access, like money market accounts. Money market accounts are easily accessible, often have no penalties for early withdrawals, and often have check writing privileges. Remember, a fully funded emergency fund is not a wealth building tool. It will rain, and this will be your umbrella. Let's go to baby step 4. Invest 15% of your income into Roth IRAs and pre-tax retirement plans. Baby step 4 is, like I just said, invest 15% of the household income into Roth IRAs and pre-tax. It has been said that Albert Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. If you put $100 per month from age 25 to 65 at 12% into a Roth IRA, by the time you're 65, you'd have over $1 million. Let's understand the investments. Diversification. Diversification means to spread around, and diversification lowers the risk. You don't want to put your eggs into all one basket. Mutual funds. Investors pool their money to invest. Professional portfolio managers manage the pool or fund. The return comes as the value or the fund is increased. Baby step 5. This is college funding. First rule for college, pay cash. Take time to research the cost of attending college. The average college student graduates with $27,900 in student loan debt. Baby step 6, pay off home early. What could you do with no home payments? You could just build wealth. Here's some myths about paying off your home. First myth, it is wise to keep my home mortgage to get a tax deduction. The truth is tax deductions are no bargain. A myth is borrowing on my home at low rates and investing to make more is sophisticated and wise. But the truth is, after adjusting for taxes and risk, there is no real net return. And the final step, baby step 7, build wealth and give. This is the most powerful wealth building tool in your income. Wealth is not an escape mechanism, it is a tremendous responsibility. In the Bible, in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 22, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So what you need to do after you get all the other baby steps done, have fun, invest, and give. Giving is possibly the most fun you'll ever have with money. And a paradox to leave you with is wealth will make you more of what you are. Thank you very much.